We're gonna go right into 2015. Now in 2015, there was a bunch of Pittsburgh rap beef going on. It was a bunch of like 15, 16 is like legendary years for Pittsburgh as far as like rap music. It was like at its height for real. Like it's always been at its hype throughout the years, but them couple little years was when a lot of main names that we all look up to and respect right now was everybody was coming up doing their thing. So we're gonna ask Stunna in 2015, how did the whole beef start between you and Jimmy Wopo, Nizzy, everybody that was going on with the rappers? How did all the rapper beef start in 2015?
It all started from the Don't Sell Molly remix that Wapo and Nizzy had. It all started from their remix because like you hear like right before Nizzy's verse come on, like this bogus C pack got me high as fuck right now,
Okay.
and niggas wasn't feeling that. So then like how I looked at it like for real, like how I looked at it as who I was from my neighborhood and a rapper, it's just like niggas mention my nigga and it's like niggas ain't had nothing to do with why he was gone. So it's like, all right, since we gotta feel that, yeah, I gotta feel that. So when I make my fucking gang, I mention his niggas, not in a disrespectful way, but it's like, since you want to mention my niggas, I'm gonna mention your niggas. Y'all niggas ain't booed for them niggas yet. You feel me? At that time period. So that's why I mention they niggas and the way I mention it and how the song go. We ain't, with me, I'm not expecting it to go where it go. I'm just like on some Northie shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it go like.
And it go crazy. All right, so they dropped the Don't Sell Molly remix, and then that's when you drop Fuck Your Gang.
Yeah, that's when I do all that shit in fuck your game. That's why I mentioned it like how I be like, you took a pick with a drum, shot a vid with a drum, still ain't boo about your man, so how you know what I mean? I say all that because how I looked at it was like, how you mention my nigga, you ain't got nothing to do with my nigga, but y'all nigga, you feel me? At that time period, how shit was at that time period, and how that was when that song came out, I'm like, niggas ain't do nothing for they man yet. Like, don't mention my nigga, we over here on the north going crazy about my mans. Like, you feel me? So it's just like, I didn't feel that at all.
All right, so basically after that, it started to escalate. Multiple people's involved. It basically escalated to the streets a little bit. Whatever was going on now.
Not really, because like, before it could escalate to the streets, I went to jail. Like, you gotta figure, when I drop Fuck Your Gang 2, I'm expecting like 3 niggas to come back, like Nizzy, Gunna, and Wappa. I'm like, all right, even though I'm dissing 10 niggas, I'm like, there's 3 hard niggas I know that's gonna come back and at least say something crazy to me. So Snoop, I'm like, all right, them is the 3 niggas I'm anticipating them to come back. So I'm like, how you probably gonna come back? So I'm writing my already come back for them. I'm not knowing when I go to trial, because I got a lawyer the whole time, paid lawyer. I'm thinking I'm about to come home. He's feeding me a dream. I'm not knowing who my judges is, and one day gave me probation, but one was mad with one of my charges was, so he like, you gotta go sit it down. So when I go there, I'm not knowing I'm not about to be able to keep up with my beef I just started.
Okay.
You feel me? So when I strike first with the Fuck Your Gang 2, I go to jail.
All right, so after you make all the Fuck Your Gang shit, in the mix of the beef, you go to jail and catch a charge. See, a lot of people didn't know that. I thought you was just out here during the whole Wapo thing and y'all was going back and forth. So you went to jail after that, and then
I went to jail probably like, I dropped Fuck Your Gang in April. My son, my Royal born like May 1st. I go to jail like June 2nd, bro. I'm in jail for like a year. I missed my son's whole first year. The song, Fuck Your Gang booming, but that's when Wobble dropped his shit. His shit going crazy. So the whole, everything from my son to the music to the beef, whole year in jail, I'm just hearing niggas. Every nigga that went to jail was just speaking on everything, bro. That shit was, hold on. Whole time I'm in jail, everybody just coming like, oh my God, da 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 da. So I'm never knowing what's going on, bro. I missed the whole wave, the whole hype of everything everybody speak about. Like as far as like, Stunna was booming with the Fuck Your Gang, Wapo, da da da. I was in jail fighting niggas again. Like it was smacking. You hear me? Like I don't know nothing of what y'all know.
Okay, so whenever Walkin' Bomb dropped, you were not present out like on the street. You was in jail when Walkin' Bomb dropped, and Wapo started to come up as far as like, start becoming who he was, because, and that's why like I'm not saying that y'all beef wasn't super personal, but it seemed like to me, Wapo mentioned you in the first beginning of it, and then after the beginning of the song, he goes into a whole nother, you know,
That's
parts of just other things that he got going on. It's like
that's what he said to me.
the whole song wasn't really a diss towards you. It was mainly the first part, and then he just goes into whatever, you know. So while that song's blowing up, you're in jail.
So while that song blowing, this has like before you say that shit to me, because he ended up saying that type shit to me on my kids. But before you say that to me, I'm in jail, bro. And when I'm in jail, like I said, just fuck your gang. Then when I'm in jail, I think the nigga gonna drop first. So when I call home, Soaky man, my baby mom, like, oh my God, gonna drop, da 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 da. I'm like, what? So I'm hot, bro.
And these is all rappers you dissed in your song.
Get home,
Okay.
bro. So I'm hot. I'm like, he said, what? So I'm like, can my lawyer give me house arrest? Can I come home? Like, what's happening? Cuz, like,
Jack of Hope respond.
nah, Soaky man, bro, with my kids, bro, because I'm hot. What's happening? Boom. And then when Wopo dropped, beyond my baby mom saying it, niggas coming to jail saying it, it's just going crazy. So in the midst of me, like, being in jail, I never seen none of these videos. But, like, this shit so smacking, COs is waking me up in the middle of the night playing my songs over the intercom because they had YouTube on the computers down there. So the first time I seen Walkin Bomb, bro, was off a computer in the jail.
Damn.
Like, a CO turned the computer, like, so I could barely hear what he's saying. But I'm just seeing all these niggas just, like, you feel me? I'm just seeing the video, and I'm just seeing the atmosphere, and that's when I wrote Blow Bands, because I'm like, niggas got me fucked up.
All right, so as far as like the Wopo situation, ultimately y'all end up squashing the beef. Y'all made a song together. How did that come about? Like, what was that conversation with you and him that made y'all say, we going to end this, put this to the side, we going to do something for the city?
No, like, basically, I said I was in jail. I'm in jail for some real, like, other shit and all that. So, like, while I'm in jail, I end up having to go to my gag 2. That's your violation. And when I go to my gag 2, my violation, that's the same time he got a gag 2, his violation. So when we going there, I'm going there from jail. I'm in shackles and shit. I'm in reds. He's in clothes. So, like, we going there, they call his name, like, Trayvon Smart, da-da-da. And when he walking past Snoop, he mugging me. And my whole time, like, he was just in jail. Like, we had a separation, bro. Like, I ain't put no separation on him, but, like, anytime I went to jail and, like, it was on with niggas, it was time to get it on with niggas. No disrespect to nobody or nothing like that, but, like, from my understanding of how I'm thinking at that time, I'm like, cuz got a separation. Why you mugging me? I'm like, all right.
You don't think that the COs put the separation on y'all, those stuff, like, versus for y'all?
No, it could have been that, because, like, the
street?
beef was so real, bro. I was getting pulled off the pod by white shirts, like, getting questioned about weird shit. And that's how I knew other weird shit was about to happen, because how they was questioning me on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm acting oblivious. I don't know what you talk about. I'm a rapper.
Type
But
shit,
I understood certain shit. So, like, I don't, but in my mind, when a nigga mugging me, I'm like, okay, noted. You feel me? That's what I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when I come home, and when I'm first home, I'm on house arrest, and every time I post, cuz my first viewer. So I'm like, he mugging me at court, and he my first. I'm like, this nigga's on weird shit.
Yeah.
So Snoop, I DM him, seen my number ASAP, boom. We FaceTime. I FaceTime. I'm like, what type of time is niggas on? Like, is it that? He like, nah, like, when I was in jail, I was hollering at your man's P Mac. He already let me know, da-da-da, da-da-da. And basically, like, however they talked it out, he was just on some like, bro, we might as well make a song together since it was never that real, no blood, never got shed. Yeah, it was little fights here and there in jail with you and certain niggas, but, like, you feel me? It was never really
It wasn't
real.
that serious, yeah.
Yeah, homies, like, niggas handle like men. Like,
That's
so
what's up. That's what's up.
that's when we made the song at Stevie B's.
All right, so in the mix of the Wopo thing, you come home. Now, there was a situation with a local radio station that I guess had either dissed you or made some comments about you on the Wopo disc. Can you explain what happened with you and the radio station as far as the Wopo situation?
So basically, when I come home, like, it was a topic, hot topic. Like, all right, Stunna and Wopo was beefing, it was smacking. It's the end of it. What's the outcome? How y'all feel? And there was like a radio, like a local radio station at the time with like Mike Curl, Stevie B, DJ Banger, and I think like DJ Ace. And like I remember listening in on it because they had it on like SoundCloud. I remember listening on it, and like most niggas they spoke their piece on it, but not one too crazy. But the nigga Mike Carroll, he like, oh, Stunna's done. Put a fork in him, he's dead. Like we with Wopo, da da da, all this crazy shit. And I'm just like, I ain't knowing. I just came home, and like when I came home, like I never heard of him. Like before I went to jail, so when I come home, I don't hear of him. But like me being in jail and my son's first whole life, and like I witnessed my son walk, talk, everything, his first everything through jail. Like you feel me? My first other two, I was there for everything of it. So for the last one, when I watched him like through a jail, that fucked with me. You hear me? So when I come home, like I gotta be different. Then before I went to jail, I really couldn't perform because every time we was going to shows, we beating niggas up. And when they try to break it up, security, we beating security up. So now it's like we can't even let Stunna perform because him and all his niggas and Northie niggas go crazy. So like when I come home, I'm like with some different shit. So when I hear the nigga Mike Curran speak all that shit, especially Mike Curran, I'm like, who's this nigga? Like, and I want to go crazy. Snoop, I do. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I still feel some type of way right now. But like, I let it go because I'm trying a new approach. Like, nah, I got to try different. Like, I'm blackballing myself in the same sense of when I'm telling you, Wopo's blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, you hear me? Like,
yeah.
I'm doing all this thug shit about to end my career, and it's a nigga going crazy right now. So it's
Type
like, all
shit.
right, fuck them niggas. Like, whatever they talking, like, I got to get focused. And in the mix of that, like, I'm going to studios or charging probably like $300 a session. And why I say it like that, because you're probably getting a beat in a session, a few hours, it's $300. Probably get a video at the time is between $600 to like $1,200. And like, that's a good video. But like the equipment, bro, like Snoop, you probably getting like $100 mic. The interface probably like $200. But like I just said, I'm spending $300. I probably spent $3,000. There's probably 10 niggas who done came in here. That's $30,000, bro. We got the same mic, same interface. So I speak on that. I speak on that on live, but I'm fresh home, so my appearance ain't where it need to be. So when I speak on it, I go viral, but my approach ain't hit how I need to be hit. So it gets spun the wrong way. And then in the same sense, I come at the producers, if you hear what I'm saying. So every producer in the city, like Snoop, they all like linked together and blackball me. So in the midst of me being blackballed, me and the nigga, what's that, Pound was already like cool, linking up, or he reached out to him because I liked his movement, trying to turn him up. So I'm like, fuck it, bro. We about to just get our own studio and turn it up. We named it hit after his studio. And that's when I'm like, you know what? These niggas got me fucked up. They try and blackball me. I'm about to drop it. I always been recording myself and making beats. I'm about to just drop a mixtape called Super Stunna, bro.
Brought to you by